Hello again. I've been trying to look for the positives in the situation we find ourselves in just now. There is much that concerns us, and much to make us anxious and sad. But if we look for them, I'm sure we can find positives. Families are having the opportunity to spend more time together. Maybe you've had things that needed doing around the house and there was never time to do them, but they are now getting done. Maybe you're finding more time to talk to your neighbours. And I'm guessing many children would say that they are glad not to be in school. I know I've talked to more people on the telephone just now than I have for a long time. And I'm sure there are plenty of happy pets around who are very pleased to have their owners at home more. When I find myself thinking about not being able to go out and about when I feel like it, I remind myself about the interview I saw a few days ago with Terry Waite. Many of you will remember he was the hostage negotiator, but then he himself was taken hostage. He was held in captivity for 1,763 days. He was kept in a cell either underground or on the upper floor of a bombed out building. He was chained up for 23 hours and 50 minutes a day and kept in darkness most of that time. If he could get through that, then surely I could get through these next weeks. For me, the most positive thing I've read about during this time we're in is the impact on the environment. Because most of industry has shut down, because there is so much less traffic on the roads, less aircraft flying, there apparently have been dramatic falls in pollution in major cities. The canals in Venice are cleaner than at any time locals can remember. In India, which has 21 of the world's 30 most polluted cities, the fall in pollutants has been staggering and blue skies can now be seen. China, New York, London and many other major cities are all recording a dip in the presence of harmful substances. Then there's the wildlife. They seem to have taken the opportunity presented by our widespread absence from the streets and city centres to venture out and explore. Did you see the goats taking over the streets of Llandudno? There have been deer roaming the roads in search of food in Japan. In Barcelona, bears have been spotted trotting around the city's avenues where vehicles would normally be. And in Chile's capital, Santiago, a wild puma was captured after being found wandering around the deserted city centre during a nighttime curfew. It's thought it may have wandered down from the nearby surrounding hills. In North America, orcas have been spotted in parts of a Vancouver field for the first time in decades. Across the world, the lockdowns may just be showing us how quickly the natural world around us can adapt and thrive in our absence when given some space. It's as if they are telling us this was ours before you came along, or when you move out, we move back in. It's as if a pause button has been hit and the natural world has chance to recover for a while. I read this a few days ago and have seen it shared more recently on Facebook. The natural world is saying to us, humans, you are not necessary. The air, earth, water and sky without you are fine. When you come back, remember that you are my guests, not my master. Thought-provoking words. We live in a beautiful world. Even now, although I can't go very far from home, I can thank God for what I see around me. Hearing the birds sing from my back garden, seeing the lovely spring flowers in the neighbours' gardens, the beautiful sunsets in the evening, and being able to enjoy the lovely flowers I've had early for my birthday from the family, and my Mother's Day hand-delivered plant is still thriving. Philippians 4 verse 8, Paul says this, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, right, pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." Let's do that during these weeks. Let's fix our minds on those things that are pure, lovely, right, our wonderful world that God created. I asked Laura if she would put together a PowerPoint presentation for the songster piece, What a Wonderful World. I loved the song when Louis Armstrong sang it, and I loved the opportunity to sing it with the songsters. It's a beautiful reminder of all that is lovely in our world, and woven through the song are the words that remind us that this is my Father's world. He made it. He created it. This isn't our world. We're just stewards of it. When that pause button is released after all this, let's do our bit to try and keep this world wonderful as it really is. And if you're feeling a little overwhelmed just now, or anxious, or just fed up, the words of the song say, "The Lord is King, let the heavens ring, God reigns, let the earth be glad." Let's ask God to help focus our minds on what is good and pure, because what we put into our minds determines what comes out in our words and actions. Let's watch and listen and offer our thanks to God as we do.